Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Welcome to another live stream on my channel. Somewhat regular afternoon, weekday live stream. Hey Ruben, hey Stephen, hey Viral, hey Original Gamer, welcome Subaru. Yeah, that's why I remembered you, Stefan. Hey Big Tears, welcome Tony. And we'll be, of course, as the title suggests, we'll be trying to gain some win rate. As you can see, I already have 80.70%. This is not my personal best. You're right. My personal best was 80.76 in the middle of August, but as I've been recently playing mainly tier 10, my win rate was rather decreasing. So I was around 80.66 even at some point, actually 2 days ago. And in 2 days I managed to get almost 0.05%. So that's a rapid increase, and I'm looking forward to some further improvement. Yeah, and I'm platooning with Da Silva. Da Silva, who is a former Emor player. And I think we'll start with the Emil at least. I already researched the Emil 2. As you can see, I have already 200 battles on the Emil 1. Over 2.7k, over 84%. I like this tank, I really like this tank. Let's see if we can get some win rate with it this afternoon. If not, then we'll change to another tier 8, because we'll be playing tier 8 today. As I think it's still the most efficient tier win rate wise. Hey memes, welcome back. Nice to see you again. 81% is so close. I said that I would reach 81% before the start of top 4, before the start of Blitz Europe Cup. So I have exactly 1 month. I have 30 days to reach 81%. And I need 0.30% win rate. Well, I can mainly stream in the afternoons, North Lava, that's why. But I may be able to stream in the evenings from time to time as well, since my school has become online as well. Playing Curate, as I said, on Vineyards to start with. First of all, I have to warm up a bit. Haven't played today yet. Double ISU. Making a massive mistake by picking like this. Even though the reload is really long, I have to use a position from which once I'm out of my clip, once out of my shells, I'm always safe no matter what. So playing hold down definitely favors this vehicle. Maybe not suiciding like the Type 62 could also help. I should have been focusing the FCM. Could have finished him now. He's just a one-shot. I doubt, yeah. I doubt there's anyone who could finish. He goes down eventually. Da Silva has to do something from the middle. Well, I don't have that much DPM to fight against all of them, but my position will allow me to hold them off for a very long while. I hope at least. Because if they YOLO, the only chance they have is to YOLO now. If they don't YOLO, I'll be able to just farm them without getting punished. I think they are going to YOLO. And I'm reloading. They need to just farm, our teammates need to just farm. I will be able to get one more clip in. for sure. I should finish the IS-3 and the Progetto. They're all dying. We have crossfire angles across the map. Still alive. Holding north, being held down, even though I was rushed by 12 tanks. I'm still fighting. My teammates are still crossfiring. I'll go down now though. Or not. Still alive. And I'll be alive till the end of the battle. And that's how we win the first one. Even though we got rushed by the whole team. Hey Rakusen, welcome. Hey Spice win. $4.5k to start with. Can claim some missions. I've just purchased a premium pass as well to speed up the process, as the annulator tank looks very promising, very interesting, very troll. This time finding on the sense in tier 9 will be at least more challenging, I think. Hey the deal, welcome. I still don't know what the premium pass boosters do, to be fair. I have no idea. Why is he running away? I don't think it's a good idea, to be honest, to push, as our tanks are in the city and they spotted nothing. Well, I doubt I can. Let's risk. I have to go out of here. If they all rush me, I cannot withstand a push from behind the rails. Oh, actually, there's something there. There is a lot of tanks on the right. I'll stay here for some time. I'll wait for some light tank rushing in, but I mustn't be crossfire. I mustn't lose any HP. They can kill the city without my help. The Silva mustn't be crossfired either. We just have to wait for them. Together we have nice burst potential. This guy is peeking. I'll try. No. I mustn't peek. 54 climbing. I'm loading armor. He can't kill me anyways. So we can just wait a bit. Silva can manage. I think it's an Amul crossfiring, so we can rush this guy with the leopard. The Mets can go. They can even cap A. They have to do something. I'll go with them in case they fail. I have the speed boost again. Don't be scared. I'm here. The tanks in the city have to be killed. T92 has to be targeted. He is tracked. He has nowhere to go. Just gets deleted. And I can't just get deleted shortly afterwards. The key was to retreat in time. I wasn't sure how many tanks were on the desert, I wasn't sure how many tanks were in the city, because even though we were capping the sea base, nobody was spotted. Eventually they split it as well. But who knows if they had all gone to the desert. If I had stayed behind the dune, I could have been instantly deleted, instantly rushed. Just like in the previous battle, but this time nobody would have been able to help me. Hey Gara, welcome. Welcome back. Haven't seen you for so long. Nice to see you again. Hey Redline, I'm 17. Nice Da Silva. Lucky player. Hey Vicky. Hey Snownack, nice to meet you. Hey air conditioner. My plans after school? Well, that's a tough question. That's a burning question because I'm not sure. I'm still 17. I have no idea. But I chose maths, English, and IT for the final exam. So definitely something connected with it. I'm getting like more and more confident about studying the IT field. Hey the Wolves. Nice to see you tuning in. Doctor field is actually one of the fields that I know that I don't want to take up studying. It's not my cup of tea. Even though I was good at chemistry, even though I was good at biology, it was not my cup of tea. I don't think I'm responsible enough as well. It's not an easy. It's not a piece of cake. It requires a lot of hard work. At the same time. This doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Scorpion has to be finished. There was something here as well. I think I6 is showing in. There's the Smasher, which we can track. Can we go for the S6? We have to. Well, it may still be winnable. To take the hit. To track him, so Da Silva can put one in. Can track again. I shouldn't have. It can still be one. So many low HP targets. We finished the I6 without losing any single hit point. There's still a very healthy E75. I won't reload. I may be able to finish the T49. Give one to the E75 and then reload. But I need to hit first. Still not one, we have two one-shots. E75 is still healthy. He's really healthy and it's a scary tank. Even though it was given away for free in the previous event, it's a good tank. Silva should give one. Nice. I just need to make sure I finish him. And now it shouldn't be the problem, but they have 650 points. That's the problem. I have to go for the base. I6 mustn't die. He mustn't die. Because if the I6 dies, I may get outmaneuvered. If the T409 is bright enough. He'll be there. Trying to re-aim. And there we go. We win another one in a row. This one was tough though. This one was tough. Hey, welcome. Hey, gangster. As a truck driver, I don't know if I'm not too tall. Or if I'm fit enough. Hey, David. What field of IT? I don't know. I still don't know. I think programming would be the best at the moment for me. Hey, Christian. Have I ever played a battle where I was alone versus 7? I don't recall a 1 versus 7. Surely I recall lots of 2 versus 7 wins. But 1 versus X? No. I don't even think I was 1 versus 6. Maybe 1 versus 6 at best. I may have been. I've played over 30,000 battles in this game. I don't recall such a battle straight away, so probably not. Hey, that's what she said. 3.7k average damage in the ML1. How crazy is this? I have 2.7. Barely. Hey, Moreira. How many 14 kills? 14 kill games. I've been in. A few, definitely. I remember. A few draws. Well, going to this position may not have been the best idea, to be honest. Because I'm alone, actually. With the Chimera. Being advantageously positioned. We'll have to target the Pantera. That's a huge low roll though. And the mats are going to vanish. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to save them. Can't even win this, I think. I'll try though. Another low roll. There's one from the left, can you well name it from the left and right, respectively. I shouldn't have come here, first of all. Then maybe it would have been somehow winnable. The Emil doesn't have that much DPM to brawl front line, that's the problem. Once I'm not in a hold spot, I cannot hold the enemies for long. Hey, why so serious? I think in the premium Emil I tested I had over 3k. But I don't have any tier 8 with more than 3k average damage. I don't know. For me, it's impossible. With some amount of bows, of course. Hey Leslie. Well, the teams... I would say the teams are average. This one was a typical team. But well, what can you expect? Another event, another reward, another premium pass, another another attempt to tame the even teammates. 80.70%. Hey Anonymous. Yeah, trying hard at your rate. Trying to win, trying to increase the win rate. Currently, we've won 3 out of 4. That's not enough. That's not a satisfactory result. We still need to get a grip. Yeah, I'm a calm person on a daily basis. A calm and a patient one, indeed. And it really helps me in game as well. Maybe because I've played already for like 30,000 battles, so it's not new for me that I see teammates who are simply brain dead. Because that's the starter pack of Blitz random battles in the middle of an event which is released every month now, or even more often. Hey, World of Tanks Blitz. Yeah, I've played enough tier 10, I feel like. I don't feel like playing tier 10 anymore. At least this month. I've played the whole top 8 stage of autumn season on tier 10. I've played the whole qualifier for the Blitz Cup on tier 10. I try hard at 268 in randoms for 500 battles last month. So it's enough for me. I'm now chilling in tier 8, trying to increase some win rate at the same time. Also play this game because I enjoy playing, and tier 10 sometimes, or most of the times, is not that enjoyable for me at least. So why would I make myself suffer on purpose? Hey Jakub, welcome. My favorite tanks? The Object 268, of course, that's my trademark. Recently from tier 10 is the FV-15B, which I play very often in Clan Wars nowadays. This Emil as well, one of my favorite tanks, the Chinese tier 8 Premium WZ, the TD. Even though it's not as good as it used to be because, well, there's so many Emils who are just waiting for the opportunity to clip a WZ. This guy as well. Really confident. He doesn't know I have a speed boost, so that he can't run away, even though there's a T-44 next to him. They're not posing a real threat. Or are they? Well, they may, actually. But I have the Silva behind me, so I shouldn't worry that much. The T-44 has way weaker DPM, so I just have to avoid getting shot from the building, which can achieve me at the same time. Now, as soon as I'm reloaded, the Bulldog has no chance whatsoever. Promptly. I still find fun in playing tier 8 and even lower, so that's why I'm continuing. Everybody has a different liking, everybody has a different preference, different playstyle, different goals, different attitudes, so we shouldn't judge. I think. Hey Vermilo. What would he be? A football player. Hey Kshik, welcome. Hey James, welcome guys. Did a girl like me before? What is that question? Of course. You should change your question to how many, I think. Kappa. The CDC yellowing in. What a brave move. Well, his nickname... his nickname was very accurate. Invincible. I mean, he was brave enough, but maybe not invincible. What was that? This guy as well. Try harding. All speed boost for the S6. Okay, I want speed boost for the S6. I can clip the same bulldog. Struggle with gun elevation though. Well, somehow managed. He keeps itching though. We may still lose this. Oof. Da Silva. Getting a cheat for okay. I should be one anyways. Hey Troshnable. It's not cursed. Emil is a great tank. Average damage wise, it's great to farm average damage because you have everything you need to farm average damage. You have clip, you have turret armor, which allows you to play hold down and hold enemies off for long enough that you can farm the damage. And you have the speed boost, which helps you relocate whenever you need. On the other hand, you don't have DPM, you don't have constant fire, you don't have constant mobility. And that's what you need if you want to talk about winning more games. Well, in platoons, the Emil, of course, it's very winner efficient if platoon with a compatible tier 8. But alone, it's really hard to carry games. Because even though you may be hull down, if you get rushed, you are no longer hull down. Even noobs, when they see you, when they can't ban you, they'll just YOLO you. And they will ban you eventually. Sooner or later, and you reload 20-second long reload, even if you manage to reload once, twice. You won't kill the whole team. You need somebody to help you. Will I open an account, another account to Platoon with subscribers? No, because it would be really time consuming. Some funds consuming as well, probably. I just don't have time for making another account. I've already been grinding my account for more than 6 years. And well, if I have some free time, I'm either streaming or enjoying it to the fullest, so I wouldn't like to just farm another account my free time. I would be really willing to platoon with my subscribers if I got some test account, whatever. I'm definitely willing to platoon with my subscribers in some game modes, if there are any. Even though they're not my favorite. From time to time playing with my viewers. Even on my account, even in randoms. For a few balls. I think some can tell you they've already played with me. Maybe it was successful, maybe not, but at the same time, you know, I don't platoon with my subscribers because I don't like them or because I have some, I don't know, preferences. It's just, if you have 80% win rate, or if you want to have more than 80% win rate, you want to platoon with people who you are platoon compatible with. It's about how much win rate you have, because I can win. I recently won nearly 50 games in a row with my subscriber, who is not even 60%. It's about being platoon compatible. It's about sharing the same playstyle, noticing the same factors during a battle. And well, straight away, if you're my subscriber, we probably have never played, or we don't play a lot, so we are not platoon compatible, most likely. And especially when I'm trying to get 81% or even more, I still have only 30k battles. My win rate is still flexible, which means that I have to use this opportunity as wisely as possible. You may call it tryharding for stats or whatever you like. Well, name it however you want. But well, fixing the win rate, even if it may be not my desire, I'm not maybe win rate obsessed, as you probably think. Fixing the win rate, it's not an enjoyable task, especially with the fact that it's so time consuming, and the fact that I'm just a 17-year-old and time flies, and time's money at the same time. So I just want to use this time as wisely and as efficiently as possible, because well, I spend so much time in this game, and spending some additional amount may not be so enjoyable, you know. Hope you understand. That's still level 6 skill, by the way. I like you, Spicy-Win. Why wouldn't I like you? I'm calling you Spicy-Win because that's your nickname. But I can call you however you want. If Spicy suits you better, I'm fine with calling you Spicy. Nice, Leslie. Yeah, that's one of the factors as well. Sometimes when we are tryharding for something, and we see that it's not going the right way, like we lose focus, we focus on some useless things, we rage, and it's not really beneficial for our performance. It's not beneficial at all. And when you just play for fun, when you play at a decent level, of course, like the stats, they will increase themselves. You don't need to try hard that much for them. If you're decent, let's say. Like as you can see, well, maybe that's not a good example, but I'm constantly talking to you guys. I'm constantly interacting with the chat. I'm not even focusing on the game, and somehow the wins are still coming in. I'm not doing 4k damage every single game. I played to win though. I played to do whatever I can to win a particular battle. Every single one. I already said a lot of times that I'd rather win a battle with 1k damage than lose one with 4k. That's my attitude. We can go in, we can just go and kill IC. Dice 3. Dice 3. And we win another ball in a row. Hey Major, good afternoon. If you're a 70% win rate player, even though you're even 58%, it shouldn't be a problem to raise it. I mean, depends how many battles you have, but if you have not that much, your win rate is still flexible, and with constant 70% session, you will be able to improve a lot. I was a 60 to 70% player, but I had yeah, like 90, maybe not 90, 86% stable, 86% session, and that's how I got to 80 with time after 20k battles. I don't remember having less than 86% monthly when I was like constantly grinding my win rate. I had the goal to reach 80%. I did everything I could when I got there. Now, well, I slowed down a little. Throughout the past 10k battles, I was rather messing around and trying to try hard. Well, if you're fixing your win rate with tier 10, 70% is a lot then. 70% on tier 10 is a lot. Hey Jamo, so far so good. School is online now, so I may have some more additional free time. That's why I'm also streaming in the afternoons. The schedule is not that tight, both at school and in Blitz, because we still have over a month to prepare for the top 4 stage of the Blitz Europe Cup. We need to use this time as wisely as possible though. So we are not going to rest on our laurels, definitely. Because the victory is at hand. If we put our minds to it. Red as well, and well, maybe that's actually related to everyone. One mustn't overestimate his capabilities, and this as well. You have to be a confident player, that's right. You mustn't be scared, but you mustn't be overconfident as well. Especially with treating other people, other players. If you want to talk about healthy session and a more beneficial one. Okay, average damage. Well, the higher tier you'll play, the easier infuriate usage. Oh my! What did Silva just do? In Fury, the higher tier you play, the more average damage you should inflict. So when you're a decent player, well, average damage depends on what you play. I'm playing tier 3 and I still kind of over 2k average damage overall on my account. But 2k average damage overall is a decent amount, definitely. Which two teams would I like to see in the European final? I would like to see Legion, as they are my favorite team at the moment. And I would like to see Legion against Loka. Triple donut in the enemy team. $80.71 already. Hey Emperor. How did I get into Legion? That's a good question. I always highlighted the fact that I'm not the old Legion team member. I'm definitely not the old OG Legionnaire, because I joined the Legion clan and the Legion team around 10 months ago, and I got invited. I simply got invited. I got invited by Whoopsie, who was willing to create a new team in Legion at the beginning of 2020, after the previous Twister Cup. So I definitely accepted that offer, as I had known Whoops for a lot of time. I trusted Whoops. I trusted the line of players he was willing to play with. And that's how we won Professionals tournament earlier this year in May. Yeah, I got invited even though I didn't meet the requirements anyways. My previous clan, I mean, at that time I was in EG for a month, but I wasn't really playing there. I was just there bearing the clan tag. It was not even a month. It was a pretty short experience, I would say. But I was in Karna for half a year, I think. I was in Karna, where I played the previous Twister Cup as well. But after a really unsuccessful run in the Twister Cup, despite a very promising run in the qualifiers, I decided to change the clan as the team actually dismantled. But before Karna, I was in R2K for 2 years, and then I was in before R2K, which was my first international clan. I was in Polish clans, as I'm Polish, so I was in PAT, the Polish Armored Tomatoes, and PF Polish Force before. I was even in a clan called Hate for some time at the beginning. I developed there, and then I was able to... I got noticed, actually. That's a funny story. When I was... at the beginning, I was in the Polish community only. I was only in the Polish clans. I was like 12 maybe, so I was very shy. I was not that confident. And I was playing in PF, then I got to PAD. I started my first clan war experiences. Even though I was just a scrub playing Kenyotsi all the time, I was featured in the tier 10 clan war games, and somehow I got noticed by Whoops, surprisingly. I was the leader of PAT at that time, and somehow I got noticed by Whoops, who gave me a chance, who invited me to R2K. And I felt like I could no longer develop in the Polish community. There were some things which were limiting the players, which were limiting me. I was quite ambitious at that time, and still I had some goals which wouldn't have been able to, which I wouldn't have been able to chase in the Polish community. So I joined R2K, my first international team, where I actually started developing at such a level where I was able to reach like the top shelf, let's say, because R2K was one of the best at the time on the whole server. Even though, well, there were some ups and downs, the team got disbanded once or twice. I was trying to, but I spent two years there. With the R2K team, we won my first professional tournament. It was in 2018, where we even got invited to Seattle to an offline tournament, the Mobile Masters. Sadly, I was not let go by Wargaming as I was too young at that time. I was 14, and you had to be at least 16 to be able to travel. Yeah, that was long story short, my Lance journey. So from the Polish communities to R2K, to Karna, to Legion, shortly, simply put. Hey Mohammed, what tanks do I recommend for burning games? I only played one game in the burning thingy game mode, and I don't know what was happening, to be honest. So if you're asking me about any advice concerning some game modes, it's not the best idea. I don't like the game modes. I don't play the fancy game modes which are temporary. I have no idea. To be honest. I don't even know what's happening and what you can do in these game modes. So I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your question because I don't know. They're on C. I'll just wait for them here. We can get A. That's a good decision. We can get A for free. I just consider them as a waste of time. They are fancy. Okay, they are fancy. It's something new. But you'll play a few battles. I mean, I will play a few battles, and then I'm rather bored. For me, even randoms are more enjoyable, even though you will encounter a lot of popcorn teammates. But well, my favorite game is tournaments, and it will always be tournaments, Clan Wars, etc. And at the same time, when you're playing in these game modes, you are not able to like increase your win rate at all. So that's another disadvantage for me. It feels like a waste of time if I'm not enjoying playing in that game mode in the qualifying stage. So we were definitely the favorites judging the qualifying stage. Maybe we were too confident. I have no idea, to be honest, what was the actual reason, but it may have been just the lineup of players, or it may have been our playstyle, which suited the lineup of players, but the playstyle was very unique, lethal, but it was not something you could do throughout the whole tournament. Karna's playstyle was so aggressive, dependent on quick instant pushes, fearless approach, no matter what. And once all the teams realized what Karna was about to do, what Karna was doing, what was Karna's main strength, they all realized what to do. They all realized how to cope with that, how to counter that. And then we were not really prepared with a counter for the counter. So with our rushes, with the Karna's aggressive approach, once we got countered, we were completely lost. Because of the character, because of the lineup of players, maybe because of the overconfidence. I can't even tell you, because I think some things happened too quickly. We could have probably prepared way better. We could have maybe taken into account that we may get countered that much. I don't know. I don't even remember. From what I remember from top 8, we won the first 2 games pretty smoothly even. And then everything just collapsed. We lost the first one. I think we lost. The players. I didn't, I think. After the first loss, actually, I think I know what happened. Like, when you're winning every single game in the qualifiers, you have no idea what a defeat is. And the first defeat will be really painful. Really painful for the team. If you have a lineup of players like Karna had. So the fact that the first loss happened already, or maybe not already, but only in top 8 stage, demotivated the majority of the players in the team, because they didn't know what a defeat was. They didn't know how to cope with a defeat, because they were concerned that we can win every single battle and that we have to win every single battle, and that's not how it works. Like, I think if we lost a few at least games in the qualifiers, we wouldn't have any problems with going through top 8, because we would know how to react to that. We would have gone through that dealing with a defeat process beforehand. Just like we did in professional tournament with Legion. We weren't first. We lost every second, third game maybe in the qualifiers, but we still got through. But we knew what a defeat was. We knew how to cope with it. We knew what was the problem. And in Karna, we didn't have enough time to come up with a solution. We didn't have enough time to think what the problem was even. There was no time. There was just a week. And the week was completely... it was a completely busy week. Playing one game after another. And that's how we lost all of them. That's okay. What cost? The actual result. We won too much. To someone. May sound stupid for middle tier team players, but it is what it is. Can we do that at some point? First of all, you have to add me to in-game to friends. If you want me to add you, you'd better write your YouTube nickname as well with your friend request, and then it's somewhat likely that we may play a few battles, preferably in the game modes then. Bunch. I'll build it from my home. Bounce. Construct. All going to be enemies. I think just from watching the streams you can develop a bit. You can benefit somehow. Just from watching you improve. I improve just from streaming, because I'm learning as well. I'm improving at the same time while playing. I'm improving while trying to make you improve. So it's a mutual benefit, I would say. And if you try to really go into this, if you really try to understand it, you will be able to develop a lot. It takes time. Nothing is Rome was not built in one day. Neither was my 80% account. But it's not impossible. As you can see, I was 80.70. At the beginning of the live stream, I'm 80.71. One step closer to that desired 81%, which I am obliged to reach before the beginning of European top 4. Have I ever participated in Twister Cup? I participated in the European online Twister Cup qualifiers in 2017, 18 and 19. But well, my Twister Cups are cursed, to be honest. I never found a proper team to win a Twister Cup without any problems. So in 2017 I finished where did I finish? 6th or 8th. In 2018 I finished 3rd with R2K. In 2019 I finished 5th. Yeah. And this year we'll see. This year I'm in top 4 for sure. But I've never participated in the offline Twister Cup, in the offline event. 95% overall, it's impossible. 85% overall is impossible. For me at least, maybe for you guys it is, but for me it isn't. My short-term goal is reaching 81%. A very unlikely, very unrealistic long-term goal is reaching 83%. That's the limit. Because I can I can easily afford stable 86% sessions, as I told you, and then reaching 83% is somewhat realistic. With time, of course, with a lot of time. Because even though I have only 30k battles, grinding win rate when you're 80% is a really time-consuming process. Right now, I have 80.71% over 33k battles, and I need 17 wins in a row to improve my win rate by 0.01%. Okay, maybe you have 100,000 battles and you need the same amount or even more battles, you would say. But when I lose a battle within the 17, I need 5 in a row and 5 wins in a row to just come back to the previous previous state. So well, imagine the sweat, imagine the effort. It's not a piece of cake, but as you can see, it's still possible. It's still possible. Minecraft, yeah, Minecraft has no limits. Oh, there's one more tank. Lol. In Minecraft, sky is no longer the limit. Or actually, sky is the limit. I think there's a barrier. Haven't played Minecraft for so long. It was my first multiplayer game though. As probably of any kid my age. Make sure to click the like button, guys, by the way. We have 24 likes. We have 30 people watching. So I'm sure there's still somebody who hasn't clicked the like button yet. I'll be really glad if you could have the like button clicked. Real helpful. We are going left, okay. Personally, I would go right, but well, the teammates are going left, so I won't insist on going the other direction, as we need to stay united to have higher chance of winning the battle. The W2 used to be a bomb and raising rate. Used to, before the low tier changes. Now it's just a casual tier 4. Has a really long reload. And it's not that well armored to withstand the push, especially while rolling against tier 5s. Oh. But even tier 4s have no problem dealing with the DW2. Okay, this is not the best idea. Definitely. This is not the best idea to pick like this. I have my thing damaged, so I won't be that efficient in aiming. Welcome back to Wolves. Ah yes, suiciding. Well, the aiming at the moment, turret traverse, which Lord, what was that? The turret traverse is already a pain in the neck without the gunner damaged, and with the gunner damaged, it's not moving. I think it's better to turn my hull rather than the turret. I can just pretend to be a statue, because I'm completely useless. We have 2 bases, thankfully. There was some HE derp gun, probably a T-49 in the back. He's greedy, he wants to get me. He thinks I will peek. But I'm not going to peek, I'll just stay here and wait for the cap victory. There you go, you see the T-49. Only now. Pressure it. I'm still resembling a statue, hoping he won't notice me. And that's how we win. That's how we win the battle. I don't need to do 3,700 damage like that's what she said to win a battle. I can deal 900 and be satisfied with my influential, impactful performance. How did I manage to grind 300 million credits? By just playing. By winning? I always have premium account. I have so many certificates. As you can see, still so many of them available. So I'm constantly running premium account. I'm winning over 80% of my games on average. So I think that also contributes to the amount of credits I earn. I'm mainly playing with premium vehicles on a daily basis. I have a lot of balls in the WZ, the Chinese one. It's really coefficient. I'm playing tournaments where I win credits. What else? And that's it. I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm playing, I'm winning, and I'm farming credits. Because when I started streaming, I had 100 something million, and like nothing changed. I just kept playing. And in 3 months, I managed to grind another 100 and even more. So I don't know. There's no secret credit recipe. When is the next tournament? The next professional tournament is in 1 month on the European server, November 21st and 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Spitfire, welcome. So we still have 1 month. 1 month to prepare. But I think some regions finals are earlier than the 21st of November. Not sure which ones, but there are 4 servers, so four Blitz Cups. I think Europe is the 3rd one. Some teams start to play at the beginning of November. Hey Angela, welcome. Haven't seen you for so long. Nice to see you again. Okay, the Panzer's imperturbable. He doesn't care, but there may be some tanks. I don't care either, as I'm getting bullied. Oh my god. Killed ICU. Easy clap. Blackprin's getting crossfired. I'm low HP, but as soon as I get to this position and stay hold down, I should be still safe. The Panzer is fine with the Cheery. Well, and a Borsig Annihilator and an ICU and a Black Prince surprised me a little. But we are still winning this battle. At the moment at least. Another Borsig on the right side, which we can clip. Even with a cheese. It's no longer looking promising. So I'll just reload my clip. There's still Namix on the right, 2 Borsigs. 1 on the left, 1 in the middle. Maybe I should consider even falling back a bit, since they're just camping in the corner, so they won't peek, they won't spot me running away. And I should take care of the MX on the right together with the Silva, I think. Because even though we have the huge man advantage, we have me as a one-shot, the M6 who is relatively low. Can never trust our teammates in random battles. We have the base, so at least the cap picture will be secured. But you never know what may happen. Never take anything for granted. And now just the Borsig remaining. Now we can be confident enough. Because he doesn't have VBM to kill all of us at the same time. As long as we push in together. As long as I don't get killed from the bush. We'll win. And we did. Did Wargaming give me a special prize because of my win rate? No. No, I wouldn't mind being appreciated with a different color though, like pink. To be somehow outstanding from the crowd. Easy win. The Silva carrying. Former Emor player. Delivering the numbers. I wouldn't mind a pink color, to be honest. To stand out from the 70% scrubs. Kappa. But well, I'm not that special to be somehow rewarded. Get a pink win rate color. Pink would be cool. Because like below 50% your win rate displayed on your profile is like white, then it gets green, blue and purple, so why not pink? I mean, not many players would bear it anyways. But I'm not the person with the highest win rate on EU anyways. Yet. yet. I'm on my way still. Well, the IS-5 may be making a massive mistake. Maybe. But I'll follow him. I'll trust him. I'm fearless. Because why not? T-54 is stock. I crossed without losing that much health, and I can just help the IS-5. I can make him live for longer. To reward him with... to reward him for his bravery. Herm Roz is the player currently with the highest win rate on the European server and in the world. He's 82.42, if I'm not mistaken. I played with him during the last livestream. He is also Polish. He's the player with whom I played, I think, the most battles with. I think I wouldn't lie if I said that I played 10,000 battles with him. He was the person I got 80% with. I was the person he got 82% with as well. Well, back when we were in the Polish community in Pat in R2K, because he was in R2K as well. He's not a tournament player though. He's just a random battle player playing on PC. But once we were like twinning every single day, we're so platoon compatible that even if we were in a 2 versus 7, even if we were in a 2 versus 5 against 5 tier 9's full HP, it was not impossible. Nothing was impossible for us back then. We're just insanely insane. And like it was even sometimes it was even boring to play with him because of the amount of wins. It may really sound awkward, but sometimes it was boring. He has, I think he has the same amount of battles that I have. Around 33k random battles. I can show him to you. How did I get the crown online? I tried to grind from the beginning. I tried the tier 6. I sold it after 6 battles and 3 XP till the tier 8. Because it was, no, it was just too tasteless for me. Just like any other tier 6. I don't like tier 6. And the tier 8, I only played with the tier 8 after that time. The tier 8 is absolutely crazy when played in a platoon. It's really good. I have 85% as you can see, with over 200 battles already. Above 2.7k average damage. Let's see Hermroz. Where is Hermroz? There we go. He's in lock at the moment. He has nearly 40k in total, with over 82%. Yeah, he has exactly the same amount of regular battles. He has his favorite tanks. He has his tanks which are win rate efficient, and he's insane with them, as you can see. So yeah. Yeah, my 30 days are below my overall. I don't think I even have 80% from my last 30 days, because I was playing mainly tier 10s during the autumn season qualifiers. I was not really focused on increasing my win rate. Yeah, and there's also a third Polish player who is also 80%. Mad Willy. Out of 4 80%ers I know on EU, 3 of them are Polish. Hey Buska, you have 85%. Your win rate is just not updating. I see. What is this? Party at spawn? Driving around? Oh no. Let's just go one direction, maybe they'll come. What is this? Party. The Ternovi Coast guy is... it's a dead account. He no longer plays. I think he played only in 2015. From what I remember, somebody is pushing me. Really hard. Somebody's pushing me. Kappa. He only played the beginning. I don't really consider him his stats that worthwhile as ours. It's like at the beginning of the game when you actually invested the time and money at the beginning, like everybody was such a noob. if you just got a tier 10 straight away, you could have farmed everything. I mean, maybe he's the best, but he hasn't played for 4 years or more, so I can't really tell. I shouldn't be the one judging at the same time. I don't feel like I'm the one who should judge. So I'm just a player. I'm just a regular player, focusing on his own gameplay, trying to be humble at the same time, because that's what a professional player. That's how the professional player should behave. You can judge yourself. Trying to help the Silva with the Borsig. There we go. Saved. And just a KV4 remaining, another win. I mean, the Polish community, I think, on the European server is the biggest one at the same time. Same in Peace of Tanks. The game is so popular in Poland. Is or was? There are so many players. There are so many noobs, but there are so many good ones, as you can see. Yeah, so Da Silva has to go. Thanks a lot, Da Silva, for the platoon. I'm back, by the way. We have played 17 games with over 94%. I'll show you. This is the third. This is the third Polish player who has over 80% win rate with over 70,000 bells. And he is a Dutch player as well. Not really that experienced in tournaments, but he has been playing since the very beginning of this game. He is also a YouTuber. He used to be a community contributor even, I think. So a lot of Polish players. Some of them, as you can see, are even extraordinary. So what are we doing? We've been streaming for 1 hour and a half. I may have to finish soon, but before I finish, wait, let me just respond to a Discord message. I was thinking about maybe playing some burning games, as I haven't played burning games yet. Let's see how interesting is it, and maybe we can play with some of you as well. Whoever invites me will be able to play with me a few burning games. I'm on the European server. I think you know my nickname already. Who has the highest amount of matches played? Either this guy. I think this guy. 170k? Maybe not. On the EU server at least. He's not that talented though. I remember him having around 50% though, so he's decreasing. There's also a guy called Poland Punisher. Yeah, he has more battles. You do not even have to ask me, you just have to send me a request. Whoever invites me will be able to play with me on the EU server. This one is a bit better, but I think it's not him, it's either they who have 187,000 battles, because I think there are there's more than one person playing on this account. Just look. So who was first? Because I know who was first, to be honest. I didn't pay attention. Was it Crazy Frog or was it Bit? I don't know. Can play with both. We can play with... Oh my. We can play with Crazy Frog. We can play one game with everyone. Let's go. Crazy Frog. Onto your tandem. Yeah, in burning. Can play 268. Hey. Yeah, we can play one with everyone, preferably. Not sure for how long I'll be still online, but let's go, Crazy Frog. Unless you don't have a tier 10. You do. Yeah, let's hurry up and let's go. Splashman, I don't know, we'll see. I'm playing with my viewers in the game mode now, so no worries. We were tryharding in randoms already. We had 94%. Now we can chill a bit in the burning something with viewers. Hey, Catalan. So we no longer have to worry about any parameters. We can play for fun. I know you can heal the tanks, I think. And you lose HP somehow. Go left. Well, I won't be really elaborating on what's happening in this battle. I'll try to focus on playing, answering your questions, if you have any. Oh, this guy is bleeding already. Even 100 crossing. I think that while coming like this I may bleed from the thingy, which is giving constant damage. Unless I will constantly spend them. Because from my shot I think I'm healing myself as well. Okay, forced to lead it. Yes, you're about to get deleted. Am I spotted? I am. So I should drop a flank. There we go, farming the enemies. Cut Kyle, by the way. Come on, Waffle. Will you peek or not? No. I don't even know. Are there any like special abilities like in mud games? Are there some special abilities in this game? I don't think so. I only know you can heal yourself and your teammates. Okay. This may have been not the best idea to rush like this. Kappa. Hey Nick. Yeah, well, this was not the best idea to go into the ditch. But I still have one more life remaining. Crazy Frog is already low. To someone flank them. T62 is crossing the bridge where I can kill him. Okay. Why are they shooting for 800? It was AP. Don't know. You have 8 seconds reload? I mean, I don't mind. Can you cheat him? No! How? The waffle. Maybe I can. Thought I could kill both of them in one shot. But when I shot just before my shot, the waffle killed the 268. So unlucky. Yeah, me and Crazy Frog are both dead. Sammy, we can exit, we can play another battle with another viewer. Can play with Pete, who was next, as far as I know. But where are the perks? Like, where are the Burning Games perks? Where can I find them? Hey QG, nice to meet you. Welcome. Hey Pete. Oh, the VM may be quite lethal with my clip. Or I mustn't play over aggressively. The grill is climbing here, I think. punish them. Let's go. Farming simulator. Never mind. Kappa. Kappa. Heal, please. Oh, we kill the headman people. Headman people to heal me. I can heal them as well. Why not? With HEs, do I heal for more? Yeah. Kill the grill in the back. First shot with the HE. I should try to focus on the middle. Oh, but the 268 was way more comfortable. Wait a bit. Peek. With 1 HP remaining, I'm just getting bullied whenever I peek. And peeking against a hold down Kranwagen and an E4 is not a piece of cake. Especially with 1 half remaining. I'll need to find another position. I think going towards A would be way better. Mud games will replace it from the 24th. I don't know, this game mode, like, maybe I don't understand this game mode or something's wrong with me. But like this game mode is like pretty meh. In mud games, at least, like every single vehicle is somehow rewarded. It has its own thingy, its own perk. Yeah, well, a heavy tank at level 5 would be way better. This heavy is not that comfortable, especially with a Kranwagen coming. Almost. Missed somehow. Oh, Whoppa. Wow. No. No. Unluck. Unluck. Yeah, the view was not the best choice, at least maybe not for this map. I still did 5k damage somehow. So thanks, Pit. I think the red line was the third one. To invite me. I'll take a heavy now, I'll try the E5 actually. As recommended. Make sure to click the like button, guys, by the way. I have 31 likes. I'm sure we can get way more. There's still probably someone who forgot about the like button. Make sure to click it, I'll be really glad, it's really helpful. Why would you be nervous while platooning with me? We were playing in some useless game mode even. I got spikes, but I haven't played with it yet. Because I bought the premium pass this afternoon. Can we show the A50M? We can maybe learn how to aim. There we go. Still have to be careful because they may have TDs in the back, just like the one in 3, so the STI gets, well, bullied. That's why I'm still sticking to the wall. I'm not going further than that. It's not worth it. Not yet. We have to win the waterfall though. We have 3 mats there. Why aren't they winning? They have well, it's only red line though with tier 9 mats, maybe that's why. APA in the enemy team though. I may actually consider using my HP. They're capping the base. So I think I'll have to take care of that. Otherwise we'll just lose on caps. I can kill the capper and then help the STI with the 183 in the spawn. Okay. 2 tanks capping, surprisingly. Kept one of them. I need to focus on the T30. Ban me anyways. You can double tap with red line. Now the STI can be face hacked. So that I don't lose any more HP for nothing. 183 still alive. So he has to be the next target. I'll go more for their spawn. Well, we lost the waterfall completely. It'll be a piece of cake to bounce back from that. Hey Godfire, welcome. Well, my teams were fine. You can see in the bottom right corner. In the randoms, they were above average, I would say. 94% I think is a decent result. I was playing tier 8. 2 versus 5. Nothing is impossible, they said. We need to eventually launch this though. And we mustn't get closed out. Because there will be a 1 and 3 who will come from the left. Redline has to spot him. Oh my god. Fruits. Shouldn't have a cheat. Should have just AP'd him. But as I said, the 1 and 3 came from the left. He was unspotted. Almost. It was a close one though. Could have been one. You can get an avatar just from healing. I don't care about avatars. Hey, Capsule. Hey, you can heal. Why not? You can heal. I mean, this game mode is good because even if some players are can be converters, he would have even won it single-handedly. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, this game mode is good because even when you get inexperienced players who can't inflict damage to the enemies, they can heal you at least. So they are somewhat useful. Top 4 games are in 1 month, November 21st. Nice, Redland. Well done. We nearly won that. Well, if I just shot the Projectile with AP, I could have one-shot him, sure, but I hit his gun, and I didn't do anything to him. It was a random bell? Unluck. Unluck. No worries. Yeah, it was so close. Well, now in top 4, every team is a tough opponent, whether it's Raid, EG, or Loka. Doesn't really matter anymore. Spicy, well, we can play, no worries. You'll be last but not least. E75 will cross, I'm sure. I can even finish him. They're all stuck in the B base. Yeah, I'm on the left, so I shouldn't peek like this. No, they're all yelling. They all ran out of B instantaneously. Okay. 75 can this time with yelling like he did when he had 2 lives remaining. Now when he has 1, he's respecting his health way more. Unlock. Can preempt the act though. I'm sure he'll pick at me. So I have the position advantage in case he wanted. He must peek. I have a shield, so if he peeks I can still survive. Is he blind? Or is he that good? Swaffle is getting killed by something. Okay, Leopard 2 armored. 1 HP, but reactive armor will definitely help me. It's fine, Redden. We nearly won that. I threw it anyways. So we would have won. Well, here we got completely stomped. Only 5 tanks remaining against 7. Some of them have spare life remaining still. Why do I have only 1k HP now? I think I still don't understand this game mode. Like I was full HP and the Sheridan shot me for 1.5k. Sheridan has to be finished off finally. healed himself. So yeah, there's a leopard. What? No. Yak shot. The leopard did. No! One again. Time for the clutch. Where are they though? This guy was getting constantly healed by something. T-57? No. Luck. F. Reactor. Which was not really there. Yeah, so we played with why so serious? There's still spicy remaining. Thanks, why so serious. And we'll play the very final battle of the live stream with Spicy Win. To sum up the live stream, I switched to the thingy though, Spicy Win. So that we don't end up playing a random battle again. No, I definitely don't prefer heavy, so... Wait, I mean... I'm not a medium nor light player. So if I was to choose, I would prefer heavies to lights, sure. But if I was to choose, I would choose TDs over heavies. Because I'm mainly a tank destroyer player. But if I'm not playing a TD, I'm playing a heavy. In Clan Wars at least. In randoms it doesn't really matter. Can play whatever. Bye, Stephen. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm playing the VK. Haven't played with the VK much. I think I only have like 1 or 2 random battles in it. Shouldn't we just rush? It's pretty crowded here. Exactly, maybe not through the corner. But we just have to go in, we have to do some damage, otherwise we'll keep losing them from the thingy. Keep going forwards. Crown 1 is stuck, he doesn't have DPM when we rush him. Maybe probably out of his clip as well already. Spicy One is dead? What? Oh. There's not really aimed shot which I bounced. No wonder. There we go. Properly aimed, goes in. And somehow with the crown widen. Okay. I could bet now. Not if he lifts his gun into the air. But he can't ban me at the same time as well. So it's fine. Should be able to finish him off. There we go. Russians remaining. Up. Ah, but the Emil got me. Emil got me on the crossing. Hey, Chabber. Yeah, this is the final battle of the last stream, by the way, guys. I've been streaming for 2 hours already. And I'm going after this battle. We played some randoms at the beginning, we played some burning to sum up. Spicy 1 HP again. From here I'll be able to definitely farm them. Cool down. That should be a win finally. A win in the game mode. Sorry mate, it's not my cup of tea as you probably noticed. There we go, just 2 tanks remaining. And the final battle of the Russian will be won in the burning game mode. AFK. And that's how we win the final battle with Paysafecard. Thanks a lot guys for tuning in, as always. I'll be streaming in the afternoons mainly, remember, as this is the time where I actually have the most free time after school. So thanks Paysafecard, thanks for everyone who played with me in burning games, thanks to Silva for the random battle sessions, and thanks for simply being present to the live stream, another live stream on my channel. And see you soon, see you in the future. Stay tuned.